higher than it was supposed to. So anyway, here we go. Okay, so we're heading up to Hell's Revenge now. We're going to get another Brawley, the Vanderhall Brawley. So I went and got one of these out on Cane Creek. I talked a little smack about the electric one, and everybody in the comments lost their mind. You know, you can't trash talk it because it had a tie rod failure. A lot of internal combustion rigs have tie rod failures, and you don't see it trash talking them. Yeah, I do. I trash talk IFS just in general. I don't like the electric until the technology catches up a little bit and they have a better range. They have some of the bugs worked out. They stop trying to make everything electric. Just make an electric UTV, sweet. But now you've got an electric UTV with electric windows, with electric AC, with this, with heated seats, with this, with that. Stop it, stop it. It's ridiculous. Stop trying to make it over the top crazy before you've perfected it working. That's all I'm saying. Alrighty, we jumpered it over. We jumpered it 12 volt off of the side-by-side, and it powered up, and it is working, we think. So they're gonna drive it. I'm gonna spool my winch up.
Not right. I've got no power. It won't let me switch between any of the modes.
Okay.
Should I just try to pull right on your trailer right there?
Back straight up.
Okay.
Back straight up into the flat. And I'll pull up here and back to you.
Okay.
And we'll put it on. I never do because I just dig them right back out. Well, I was hoping the internal combustion engine showed up and scared it and it wanted to just drive right out.
Well, me too.
Super subtle, and we're gonna go right down Main Street with it. We're heading over to his hotel. We're gonna drop it off. We're gonna load it onto his trailer. Probably just winch it right off of mine onto his. And yeah, got a lot to get accomplished today. Here we go.
So, pretty sure, yeah, you literally just like He-Man side to side, like work it, and then it'll come off and smack you in the face. Huh? It's so close. But yeah, something bound up in the steering. The key lock, column, interlock.
There we go.
Yeah, that brings back memories. Anyways.
How do you know about an interlock, Mike?
Nothing. Anyhow, so we're gonna figure out something went screwy in there, and
I thought I was the only one that knew about interlocks.
Yeah.
This is the piece that goes up and locks in to the column. So see right here? See how it drops down?
Oh yeah.
So it sheared off right here, and so it was stuck up in there sideways.
Ooh.
And like so that the column was turning and grinding and crunching. See where it has all the rub marks? So we're going to delete that and reassemble everything, and now no more steering lock.
No more.
Are you struggling? Are you having an issue? Let me get the camera.
Yeah.
Are you mad? Are you about to throw a fit? Let me get the camera. Just look at it. That is not the noises it made yesterday. Perfect.
Exciting.
So this is up and running. This is ready to go for tomorrow. So that's super cool.
We are ready.
Ready.
Oh, Mike.
Ready for race, yay.
Need snacks.
Snacks. Lots of snacks.
We are headed to Schaefer Switchbacks. So we've got to go down the highway, up 313, up towards Island in the Sky. And that was weird. That was definitely weird. Anyway, we're heading up here. We've got to go up here. We've got a FJ80 in the ditch on the switchbacks on Schaefer.
We've spotted the vehicle.
Okay, maybe it's in the ditch.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty leaned over. Well, hello.
Well, hello.
So, new year with new drivers?
Yep. No, actually, this was a veteran. This was that did this.
Oh,
just
then
brought
she
it.
leaves you with it.
Well, so I brought that other rig up,
Right.
and she grabbed the guests and went out, and I stayed in case you guys need a hand.
Cool, rock on. Ooh, yeah, she's right there.
Yeah, if it slides at all, we're in trouble.
We're
but
hosed.
You could almost drive it out.
But yeah, she is laid over. I don't know, how do I make this look? Is that? One of those is the right way.
I guess she ran into a big old Sprinter van coming down.
Okay.
And another truck, and got over as far as she could, and then the bank kind of caved off underneath this back tire.
Sure, I see how that happens. Looks like we got the rear winch coming out. One thing I will say is nice about these is they have really good tow points.
Right.
Looks like we're gonna do the front and the rear. I think it'll go easy. What do you think?
I hope so.
Yeah, it looks great.
I think it'll drive right out, actually, once we get...
Yeah, it gets a little reassurance so it stays on the uphill side of things. Man, not a bad spot to hang out. Look at this, it's pretty.
All right, jump in it.
You want me in it?
Yeah. Okay. Four-wheel drive. Start coming forward. Good, right there.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, see ya. Yeah, that works out really sweet. The hang on to the front and the rear and
Right.
double duty.
On these narrow roads, when you're pulling up to, you know, let somebody by, you can get too close and
Yeah, you try and give them a lot of room and then
yeah. And like I said, there's a lot of people that are scared of that side, and they will hug this side like that. You move over to this side, and they're like, "No, you need to go further because I'm too close."
right.
Because they just don't understand how big their vehicle is, or where the tires are, or where the edges is. So yeah, they're just unfamiliar with how big their vehicle is or isn't, and so they don't know. And they get to crowding over, and somebody will move over and slip into the ditch. Luckily, it was that side.
Yeah.
So
And everything's okay. Nothing tipped over.
yeah,
All's well.
like I said, even if it had tipped over, that was a pretty good spot. If it was going to happen, that's a good spot to have it.
Yeah, it couldn't
Because
go.
it wasn't going to go far. It wasn't going to, you know.
Yeah. All right, just like that, our work here is done.
What we did the other day was we went up over on that wall,
Okay.
which looks like what we're going to do again.
Seems
So-
accurate.
Okay.
Think I could drive it home?
As long as everything's still attached, she'll be fine here in a minute.
Awesome, dude.
It's like rappelling, but different.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Okay, thanks, man.
Hey Mike, can you grab that other rope out of the way?
Yep. The front shock on this side is pretty broken.
Yeah.
She's a little crooked there.
Oh, yeah.
It might, I don't know. I don't know that that's gonna pop back into shape there, but
No.
something says no.
I don't even know what shape that is.
Is it drivable?
No, not looking good.
The shock looks like it was pulled apart.
Okay. Looks like it probably overextended and pushed the wrong way, and
It must have pulled the rod out of the bottom.
yeah.
I'm gonna try to get right here with the winch and just pull it and see if it'll do anything. I can't guarantee it will, but we might as well try.
Yeah, there's no harm in trying. It's already,
I don't think you can hurt it now.
All right.
oh, hey, one good kick. It's so close. I think the end is, yeah, I don't know. Man, it's so
Right.
I'd say try and drive it around a little, see what it does. Well, it's driving.
You ain't liking it.
Yeah, the back driver's side tire is a little
Winky.
but you know what? Even as a three-wheel motion machine,
It's still driving.
it is driving. The whip is whipping.
I bet it's lighted.
Oh man, we need the lights on the whip. Let them drive? I don't know. Well, for how beat up it is, that thing's doing okay.
Yeah. Them canned hams are pretty impressive.
That's right.
Yeah. But it doesn't look like it took out the radiator, it just took out the line.
Or is that that's the shock fluid coming out, huh?
Yeah.
I think we're okay still.
I think we're all right.
Sweet. Yeah, I think we'll be able to make it.
Wow, that's ugly.
There we are.
Put a ratchet strap on it and pull it down to something underneath. That extra ratchet strap.
No, we need to get the springs off of it.
There it is.
You're gonna need that piece.
Yeah, we're gonna
Need that piece.
Here we go. Here we go. Yes, this is gonna work. Bingo. We got a winner. That's gonna do it.
That's better than it was.
So yeah, we got the springs out of there that were causing all kind of chaos, and now it's gonna ride on the bump, which is a whole lot better than the radiator or something else. Whoa, okay, that worked. There it is. She is ready to race. All right, sun is going down and we are out of here.
We're heading back to the shop, so we're gonna call that a day and hope nothing comes in later. So yeah, we're gonna call that good. So thanks for watching, guys.